Hi everybody, it's Corey at the Reset Girl, and I am about to show you another little walkthrough of my planner essentials bag. And I know I've filmed on it before, but I just did a complete clean out and revamping of it because I'm going to go on probably one of the longest trips I've gone on in a while, I think. And I wanted to kind of go through all of my bags and see what I really need. This particular one is I call it my essentials bag because it's kind of like the minimum I would need, me personally, to feel like I could plan. So it's one of those little cases that I have that I could just pop into my tote bag or my purse. I could put it on my carry-on to go on the plane with it. It would be the essential bag I would take. Everything else I could totally pack in my suitcase, or I could put in a tote and not reach for it during travel or a short trip. But this would probably be something I'd grab with my planner and my purse. Like that's how essential it is. So this is the Orla Kylie beauty. I think they call these beauty. They're like travel bags. I can't remember how you search for them. I always look for them on Target, either Target.com or I actually go into Target and look. They don't seem to be carrying the Orla Kylie brand in their makeup bags anymore. Although they do carry this line in like the planner bag that I love so much. That's a diaper bag that Orla Kylie makes. But this particular one, it was actually discontinued by the time I found it in the beginning of 2014. So I bought it on eBay. I love this bag so much. The style of it is actually, I noticed there's quite a few bag companies that make this style bag, and the style that I'm referring to has to do with this mesh pocket on the inside, and it's attached, and then you have a zippered mesh pocket here, and then two pockets here. This used to be 3 pockets, but I watched a video by one of my favorite planner girls, Ebby Does it all, and she used a seam ripper and pulled hers out. So I was like, well, I'm going to do that too. So so now I'm just down to 2 pockets. So I have managed to fit everything I could possibly need into this little essentials bag. Now I admit I tend to be more of a decorator in my planning, so I put things in here that some of you might go, I wouldn't pack that. That's not an essential to me. But if you're a heavy decorator, that's something you really enjoy, I would say like something of this caliber. I don't know. You could look at it. Maybe I'm wrong. I will say that there's one element missing from this right now, and it's washi. I took my washi and I put it on a small ring, but I have a couple cards I'm going to make some washi to carry on. And I just haven't done that yet. So that would be the one thing I would add, and it would probably be something like this. So this is a laminated card from Happy Scrappy, and I went ahead and wrapped washi around it. I'm not going to be taking this particular washi on the trip, but I'm going to make something like this with this washi and some others that I have, and I just haven't added it. So just keep that in mind that there's one element missing. So here on this side, I'll just pull everything out and I'll explain to you what I have in this pocket. So I just grabbed some what I consider essential planner stickers, and I just grabbed a couple extra that I had bought recently on Etsy that I just thought were fun. So here is some stickers. I love these little gumballs. I sell these in my shop. I use them as reminders. I just write on them. You can stamp on them. They're matte stickers. And then I got these. I got from Stop and Jot Crafts on Etsy. So I just tossed these in here. I haven't really used this style of sticker yet, so I thought I would give it a little try because they are pretty cute, aren't they? And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna break from the norm. I get my nails done all the time, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead And I've been addicted to, there's a TV series on Netflix I've been completely addicted to. So I was thinking, you know what, I'm just going to toss that in there and put it in my planner and see if I like it. Word strip stickers, I love them to death. Now that I just realized that I'm going to add another sheet. These are my favorites from Simple Stories. And then a couple more sheets of these and these. And then I'm going to go ahead and put those in here. And they're all in. Okay, so my pens. For planning purposes, this is my go-to, always use pen. It's a Staedtler Precision Tip pen. And I have recently purchased some of the Illustrated Faith pens, and I have been really loving them. So I'm going to add that one in there too. It's very similar to the Staedtler, but it's a little thicker and more, like, I don't know, I kind of like holding it better, to be honest with you. And then these two. This is a Shop Bando pen, and this is a Kiki K. This one I like writing with. It's a decent pen. This one, not so much. The reason why I'm carrying them, to be honest with you, is just for photography. These are super cute pens. I use so many muted colors when I decorate that my blue and white pens tended to kind of pop off the page. Or if you set it next to something, I just think, I don't know, I like it. So they are functional, but to be honest, I use them mostly just to make my little planner picture prettier. I am taking a pair of Precision Tip scissors. The TSA, these are actually approved because they're under the 3-inch size that you're allowed to take on there. So I managed to get them on there last time. I have a Hello Kitty USB drive that has a bunch of files on it. So I'm taking that. And then this is actually one of my favorite things that I have. This one is an Office Depot brand. But you slide this and it is, watch it not slide now, it's a correction tape. It is a planner girl's best friend. I always use this, and I get kind of anxious when I can't find mine. I'm terrible at putting something down and then misplacing it and not knowing where it is. I'm down to my last one, so now I have to really take care of it because that's it. I don't have any others. One of my favorite planner products is my glue stick. Love my glue stick. I use a lot of scrapbook paper and embellishments in my planner, so I need that to fasten them. And then I tossed in here a couple like little buttons that are like flare buttons, and one of my Crafted Van bookmark buddies. I love these for photography. They're just fun to kind of sprinkle around the page. Everything looks good with black and white, in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and toss those in there too. And then here in the middle pocket, I have just nothing but clear stamps. And I have one stamp pad, which is the Black Coal Prima Chalk Edger. And then I have an assortment of planner stamps in here that are good for actually planning with. And I have two different clear blocks here. So this one I bought because of this long stamp right here. So it could accommodate that one, which is the longest stamp in here. So this little guy actually would accommodate everything else I have in the whole collection. I actually took the time to measure it and everything. And I do not know. Oh, I managed to squeeze two little stamps in this one. I love the little stamps from Citrus Twist. They are so adorable. This one I think is a Studio Calico stamp. These are from Are You Kristen? And this is another Citrus Twist. So I just love lots of like fun little words and stuff in my planning so much. So I thought I would bring those along. There's a nice assortment of like word stamps, my planner stamps. And then I'm going to stick those in there. And then finally, in the last pockets back here, I have a lot of different journaling cards that I grabbed from different assortments. So I have like really bright, bold colors, soft ones. I made these out of my kit from the Planner Society August kit. I just used a punch. And in the very back, I had some packs of these. These were leftovers from, I think, my first Lister's Got a List kit. And then these are the little Amy Tangerine, the little word strip stickers. They come in different colors. So I squeezed all these are the little mini flags that I make. So I scooching all that in there, and then in this little pocket back here, I have two types of sticky notes. I have this pad, which is my absolute favorite of all time. I love stamping it and using it as a checklist. And then I have this new one, which I am in love with. Is that the most perfect little to-do list? Because really, how many, like, I know, feasibly, it's just not possible to do all of the tasks that we assign ourselves every day. I like the fact that this one's on the small side. So, and it already says to do, and it has room for a stamp right there, doesn't it? So I folded this over to protect it and stuck it in here with this one. And you'd think I was done, but I'm not, because I love my page markers. And one way I found of carrying them around with me easily is just to stick them here on the edges of these pages, the pockets. That's where they belong, on the edge of pages. But until I put them to work, they're just going to hang out here. I always include them in my planner pages. Always, always, always. I just love them so much. They just are so fun. So that's them. So that's it. That's my whole little essentials bag. And this, like I said, I would carry this in my purse. When I carry a larger purse, this would be something I would carry with one of my planners. I would take this onto the plane in my carry-on. I would take this down to the pool if I was like on vacation or something. This would be an essentials bag for sure. So I hope that you enjoyed that little walkthrough of my bag. I know these are my favorite videos of all time. I know I made a few tweaks since the last one, so I hope you loved it. I will see you guys later. Bye, everybody.